Section Table of Contents page. 1. Introduction. Point 3. 2 Things to know before starting your vehicle. Point 9. 3. Understanding the features of your vehicle. Point 71. 4. Understanding your instrument panel. Point 145. 5. Starting and operating. Point 207. 6. What to do in emergencies. 271. 7. Maintaining your vehicle. Point 283. 8. Maintenance schedules. 329. 9. If you need consumer assistance. 347. 10. Index. Point 357. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ostrozizani, Strona bez zawardisai. Introduction. Contents. M. Introduction. 4. N. Rollover warning. 4. M. How to use this manual. 6. M. Warnings and cautions. 7. M. Vehicle identification number. 7. M. Vehicle modifications/alterations. 8. 1. Introduction. Thank you for selecting a Jeep Liberty and welcome to our worldwide family. This is a specialized utility vehicle designed for both on-road and off-road use. It can go places and perform tasks for which conventional two-wheel drive vehicles were not intended. However, on-road ride and handling will have a different feel from what drivers experience with other vehicles, so take time to become familiar with your vehicle. The two-wheel drive utility vehicle was designed for on-road use only. It is not intended for off-road driving or use in other severe conditions suited to a four-wheel drive vehicle. Before you start to drive this vehicle, read this manual. Be sure you are familiar with all vehicle controls, particularly those used for braking, steering, and transmission, and transfer case shifting. Learn how your vehicle handles on different road surfaces. Your driving skills will improve with experience. When driving off-road or working the vehicle, don't overload it or expect it to overcome the laws of nature. Always observe federal, state, provincial, and local laws wherever you drive. As with other vehicles of this type, failure to operate this vehicle correctly may result in loss of control or an accident. Be sure to read on-road/off-road driving tips in Section 5 of this manual. Rollover warning. Utility vehicles have a significantly higher rollover rate than other types of vehicles. This vehicle has a higher ground clearance, higher center of gravity, and narrower track than many passenger cars. It is capable of performing better in a wide variety of off-road applications. Driven in an unsafe manner, all vehicles can be caused to go out of control because of the higher center of gravity. 4. Introduction. And the narrower track. If this vehicle is out of control, it may roll over when some other vehicles may not. Do not attempt sharp turns or abrupt maneuvers or other unsafe driving actions that can cause loss of vehicle control. Failure to operate this vehicle safely may result in an accident, rollover of the vehicle, and severe or fatal injury. Drive carefully. Failure to use driver and passenger seat belts provided is a major cause of severe or fatal injury. In fact, the U.S. government notes that the universal use of existing seat belts could cut the highway death toll by 10,000 or more each year, and could reduce disabling injuries by 2 million annually. In a rollover crash, an unbelted person is significantly more likely to die than a person wearing a seat belt. Always buckle up. This manual has been prepared with the assistance of service and engineering specialists to acquaint you with The operation and maintenance of your new vehicle. It is supplemented by a warranty information booklet and various customer-oriented documents. You are urged to read these publications carefully. Following the instructions and recommendations in this manual will help assure safe and enjoyable operation of your vehicle. Introduction 5. 1. Note: after you read the manual, it should be stored in the vehicle for convenient reference and remain with the vehicle when sold so that the new owner will be aware of all safety warnings. When it comes to service, remember that the manufacturer knows your vehicle best, has the factory trained technicians and genuine Mopar parts, and is interested in your satisfaction. Warning: engine exhaust, some of its constituents, and certain vehicle components contain or emit chemicals known to the state of California to cause cancer and birth defects or other reproductive harm. In addition, certain fluids contained in vehicles and certain products of component wear contain or emit chemicals known to the state of California to cause cancer and birth defects or other reproductive harm. How to use this manual? Consult the table of contents to determine which section contains the information you desire. The detailed index, at the rear of the manual, contains a complete listing of all subjects. 6. Introduction. Warnings and cautions. This manual contains warnings against operating procedures which could result in an accident or bodily injury. It also contains cautions against procedures which could result